Good morning, this is Leslie. This is Saturday morning total body conditioning. Weight selection for today. You need bicep weights, that's your lightest weight of the day. You need deadlift, that's your heaviest weight, and anything in between that you've got. You'll need a mat as well. And what we first need is a little music. And there we are. We're going to warm you up with some squats. Chest is up, and we drop it down, dropping down and up, down and up. So keep your chest lifted. Sit down and back. Pushing into the heels. Lateral squat. Lunges alternate, step back and forth, dropping the knee close to the floor. Elbows coming up, little rotation over that front knee. Two and one push-ups from the knees. Leading with the chest. Elbows to the corners behind you. Just a few more. Keep moving. I just got to tweak one little setting. Toe taps. Coming out, in, out, in. Your legs are long and straight. Mountain climber, take it right, left, right, left. Knees are close to the floor. Shoulders are over the hands. And you got that nice jogging pace. Trying to still your torso as you drive the knees. Just a few more here. Come up, run or march. And that is your warm-up. All right, so lots of fun. If you just joined us, you need everything from biceps through deadlift weight. However, our first move doesn't require any weights at all. So we're going to get that timer started, and we're coming into double squat, double lunge. Timer starts in about 5 seconds. So with your double squat, feet are wider than hips. 2 squats, step it back, 2 lunges. 2 squats, 2 lunges. Now, feet are wide, hip distance. Chest is up. And I want you to think, can you push more weight into this front heel? As you do, you're going to feel that front glute wake up and start to work a little bit harder. Staying low as you can in between. Almost there. Come on up, shake it out, please. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. The second side. So chest is up. You still got 5 seconds. 3, 2, double, double. Second side, double. Then step back. Now, I'm being very kind this morning. I'm being kind because we don't have anything in our hands. Not this round, at least. The next time we're here, you're welcome to pick up some weights. If you do, I suggest bicep weights. I'll repeat that when we get there. So right now, just keep going. 10 seconds. Almost there. Bring it up. Shake it out. Now, we've got bigger weights for our deadlift. Big weights. Deadlifts are always some of your bigger weights. We hinge at the hips. We drive through the heels. This is your basic deadlift. Now, we want to hit the basics before we add bells and whistles, right? So keep that back super straight. Push your butt way back. And yes, it's okay if your knees bend a bit. They're going to have to protect your back. Now, if you're ready for more, check this out. One deadlift, one high pull. One hinge, lift the heels and pull high. Keep it coming. And hold. Now, if you're ready to keep these weights for a hinged row, you're welcome to do that, or you can lighten up. Open the chest, hinge to 45 degrees, then hips to knees, hips to knees. You're tracing the outside of your thighs. As you pull towards the hips, you're keeping those elbows close together. Really squeezing the shoulder blades down towards the center of the back as you drive those elbows high. Keep going. So this is move number 4 of our first block of work. One more pull. Now put those weights down. You can come back to those bicep weights if you want to use weights at all for your double squat, double lunge. If you're using weights, check this out. Double squat, double lunge. Double squat, double lunge. You pull the weights up in a bicep curl to get them out of the way for a full deep squat. Because if you try to keep them down, then you get all wonky right here. Because the knees come wide and you're trying to push those weights out with the hand and knees. It's not good. So bring it up here and down there. Up here and down there. Ooh, you got this. And hold. Shake it out. While we wait for our other side, I'm running over here to turn on my fan because I'm starting to sweat. Are you ready to second side it? Open the chest and we're off. Double squat, double lunge, squat and lunge. Now, why do we double pulse? Because it gives you more time under tension at the bottom of your range. That's going to take you to the next level. Keep it coming. And hold, put those weights down. Now, deadlift with the option of deadlift to high pull. Bigger weights, bigger weights. If you're not ready for the combo, then stay with just the deadlift, leading with the chest. Now let's talk about that for just a sec. Do you feel the squeeze of your shoulder blades? Closer to the bra clasp. That's going to open your chest and really straighten that back. You're welcome to stay right here or add the high pull. You come back to the thighs for that little rest in between each move. So down, up, pull, reset. Hold. Now, we've got our rows, our hinged rows. Lighten up if you need to, or stay right where you are. Hinge to 45, knees are soft. Hips to knees. hips to knees. Now I should see your hairline coming straight at me. Because if I see your pretty face, then you just crank your neck. I know you want to look, you want to watch, but trust yourself. Trust yourself. You got this. Keeping those elbows nice and close. 10 seconds. Last one. Hold. Put the weights down. That's 2 rounds of 3. We're coming back to double-double. Are you using weights? If so, biceps are probably the perfect weight for you. Feet are wide, double squat, double lunge.
Yeah, you wanna put that dish in your mouth.
So chest is up. Elbows stay close together. And you're pushing into your front heel, staying as low as you can between moves. Feeling the heat building in that glute. Super tight through the core. Last squat. Hold. Now shake it out. You should feel a lot of love in that base leg. Same gig. Second side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Double squat, double lunge. Use your breath. Exhale, exhale. So I want you breathing and exhaling on the double pulse. So exhale here, exhale here. You got this. 10 seconds. Is it burning yet? Or is it just me? Just checking. 2 and 1. Bring it up. Shake out those legs. Deadlift. Option for the high pull. Bigger weights. Bigger weights. Now, you're welcome to stay with this pace. Really pushing the butt back so the weight naturally goes to the heels of the feet. If you're ready for more, you know what to do. A quicker hinge, insert that high pull. On the high pull, you stay close to the body. The elbows come away. Up, up, and away with those elbows. Hold. Shake it out. Do you need lighter weights? We got that hinged row. Remember, I want to see your hairline. Yep. Hinge. Once you're there, hairlines going forward. Open the chest. Keep those elbows close together. And please remember, you are pulling towards the hips. Because if you pull towards the chest, then you're getting your biceps again. I want you to work your back muscles by pulling backwards towards the hips. Miss Freeman, pull back. Pull backwards. Not straight up. Backwards. Backwards. Just a few more. Aren't you glad? That's almost done. Just this and one more. Weights down. So catch your breath, please. Ladies, that is your first block of work. Hopefully you've got a little bit of a heart rate spike. Hopefully you're feeling some muscle love. Now, we're gonna work on those heart rates a little bit more by hitting some cardio. Now, you have 25 seconds of work. You have 12 seconds to recover. Your move You've got mountain climbers to start. So if you don't mountain climb, you can march or run. But if you can get down in plank position, let's do it. 2, 1, let's go. Think about this, a mountain climber, as a horizontal run. You're driving the knees forward, trying to stabilize the core so there's minimal movement. That only happens when your core engages and everything plays along. Bring it up. Breathe. Next up, we have got 4 sets of high knees, 2 squats. Now, if you don't aren't jumping, 4 sets of marches, 2 squat and reaches. But if you are running, you're with me. So getting a little bit of air. Hold. Catch your breath. Big breath in. Blow it all out. Skaters coming next. Lots of versions. Here's the non-jumping version. Little drop in the center. There's a little jump. Here's a bigger jump. That's singles. So a double pulse or single jumps. Think about going side to side with your body and using your core for stability. Time. We repeat, but only once. Mountain climbers. If horizontal doesn't work, stay up. Let's go. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. I'm wake up, go down. Almost there. I'm pretty guy like a 10 seconds. Put that on my son. On go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. Bring it in. All right. 4 sets of knees. 2 squats. Are you running or marching? Are you jumping that squat? Let's go. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster. Again, if you were not jumping today, a quick power march, then squat and reach, lifting your heels. It doesn't matter which version you do, as long as you do. Breathe. Last call for cardio. We have skaters. So think about using your core to stabilize. And then you've got that side to side. No impact, but a little drop. Little impact. And if you're ready for more, think, how wide can you go? You've got to brace the core to protect that lower back the wider you go. Breathe. Whew, I hope your heart rate's up there. Now, get some water. I'm getting a tissue. Anytime my heart rate gets up there, my nose runs. Anyone else? Tell me what you're thinking, give me what all right. You're drinking. You're catching your breath. While you do that, tell me what you're thinking, I am changing the timer. You're gonna love and hate this next move. I'm gonna demo it. I want you to watch me, okay? You've got 2 weights. I suggest bicep, maybe a little bit bigger, but if you've never done this move before, bicep weight. Watch me. I'm coming down to plank position, placing the weight just inside of my hands. So put the hands outside. You plank over it. Your feet are wider than your hips. Watch. 1 pull, the other pull, drop for a deep push-up, jump your feet in, and press up to the ceiling. Now, when I pressed up to the ceiling, you might have noticed that I stayed very close to the torso. I'm going to show that part again. Watch. So from the floor, I've just jumped my feet in wide, grabbed the handles, and it's close to the body. Then place the hands back down. You've got 2 rows, 1 push-up, then close on the way up to the ceiling. That, ladies, is called a hero maker. Yeah, it's kind of a bear. I could have said another word that started with a B, but we'll call it a bear, all right? With that, are you ready? Get your weights, put them on the floor. Put them on the floor. You're gonna place your hands just outside, but do you see how close your feet are to the handles? Very close, remember that. Now, put the hands down, jump it back to plank, pull twice with a row, hands on the floor for the push-up, jump the feet wide and close to the weights as you press up. Jump it back, start again. 2 rows, 1 push, frog jump, press overhead, reset plank position. Keep it coming. Hold. Wasn't that awesome? All right, now, listen up. We're coming in for a single tricep extension. 1 weight, 1 of them. Put the weight overhead, bend and straighten. Now lift your chin, it's parallel to the floor. Your knees slightly bent. Now, those elbows point upwards as much as you can. Exhale as you rise. Now, I'm going to give you extra options. Tiptoe touch as you extend overhead. As you give that tiptoe touch, you're shifting your weight, forcing the core to engage a bit more. Hold. All right, I got good news. Grab your second weight, and it should be your bicep weight. Bicep weight now. Hammer half, twisting full. Hammer half, twisting full. Sink into those knees. You can see that my knees are slightly bent. Why? Because if I straighten them out, do you see what happens? I start swinging my body, and that's no good. Sink in, stabilize. Now, the purpose of this, adding the quarter twist combined with the hammer style, it works both heads of the biceps. Your goal is to keep those elbows as still as you can, as still as possible. Hold. Now, you can keep a single weight. Keep a bicep weight. Put it at your collar. At your collar. Check this out. We're doing a step back lunge. So step back, forth, back, forth. This may be plenty. You're giving me your best lunge, which has your knee coming directly underneath the hip, as low as you can. Now, if you got more, check this out. Press as you lunge. And you better exhale while you do that. So exhale, press. That little press makes it much more intense. Last one. Hold. All right. I'm going to give you a fraction of a break because we're coming back in to those hero makers. So you've done them once. While you take your little break, I wanted to remind you that the secret here is keeping the hands and the feet close. Because when they're close together, you can lift up without back strain. If you're here and you're trying to get those weights up, it's a lot harder on the back because then you're coming back down. So, if you're struggling, you can eliminate the overhead press. I give you that option. I give you that option. Are you ready to roll? All right, 6 seconds. Once you're there, your hands are down, push it back. 2 pulls, 1 push. Then jump your feet close to your hands, close to the weights, and push those weights down between the feet. 2 pulls, 1 push. Jump it back nice and close. You got this. Once you get the hang of it, it's kind of a cool combination. You don't do anything for too long. You're mixing it up, finding your power. Hold. Whew. Do you feel powerful? Single weight. Triceps. Elbows right beside the ears. Lift up the chest and chin. Bend, straighten. That option is the shift of the weight with a tiptoe touch. Extra level of fun becomes a knee drive. And that knee can come all the way up to your hip height. Keep a steady pace. Don't rush this. A lot of people like to lift weights quickly. It's actually better to go slightly slower to really get full muscle recruitment. Bicep weights. With your bicep weights, hammer half, twisting full. Sink in, open the chest, and we're off. Hammer, twist. You're steady and still. Stay with it. Hey, Dr. Lee, is that Daniel's old room? Dr. Lee lives across from the street from the house that we once owned in Oakland. I've been in that bedroom before. Her son has moved on, literally and physically. Yeah, so now it looks like that room has a new purpose. Hey, we've got the lunges. Weight at the collarbones, lunge and rise. You're welcome to stay right here. You're welcome to add the press at the bottom. Exhale, press. Now, if this bothers your back for any reason, let me show you another option. Lunge and press. When you press at the top, it's a little less stress on the back. So if you need, press up. If you can, press down. Hold. All right, ladies. Quick break before we come back to those hero makers. So, again, get the weights in between the feet. That's going to make it a lot easier on that vertical lift if you're doing it. If it's troublesome, don't do it. You've got the weights, bicep, or maybe a little bit bigger, what you got today. We start in 6, 5, 4. Once you're here, jump it back to plank. 2 plank rows. 1 press up. Then jump it in and take it up to the ceiling. 2 pulls. 1 push. Jump, grab, and press overhead. One more. Woo. Breathe. All right. You're catching your breath. Single weight. Triceps. Triceps. Elbows close. Lift the chin. Bend and straighten. Tiptoe. Tiptoe. Knee. Options for everybody. Now, when you come up to the top, can you give a little squeeze? Tiny fractional hold. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. I know. It's hard to squeeze at this point. You've got just 10 seconds left. Hold. All right. Biceps. Hammer half. Twisting full. Open up chest. Sink in. Hammer. Twist. Try to still your elbows. When those elbows stay anchored underneath your shoulders, you get more work out of this. If those elbows come forward like mine just did, that's cheating. Keep it loaded by making this the top of your range. So, hammer, twist, hammer, twist. Oh, less than 10. Is it getting heavy yet? Keep those elbows close. Keep them still. Last one. Hold. Single weight. We alternate our lunge. You can add the press at the bottom or at the top. Start at the collar, feet hip distance. Stepping back and forth. If you're ready, add the press with an exhale. Blow out as you press overhead. That will help you engage the core. Almost there. 10 seconds. Knee dropping directly underneath that hip. Hold. Weights are down. Thank goodness, right? Whew. Anybody else as sweaty as I am? Yeah. All right, catch your breath for just a bit. Here is why those lunges seem harder. Anytime you're pressing weights over your head, and on that block of work, you had your weights overhead for 3 of the 4 moves. That's why your heart rate is higher right now. You're thinking, I don't want to do cardio. I don't want to do cardio. But you will. You will. But my gift to you is a little shorter interval. Mountain climbers coming. And you come on down. Come on down. If you're already starting, awesome. If you want to wait for that ding, you can. It comes in 5, 4, 3. Mountain climb or high knee run or march. Now, as you get those mountain climbers, make sure you don't drift backwards. It's normal to do that, but guard against it by shifting forward. Bring it up. That was 5 seconds less than the first time. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it was. 4 knees, 2 squats. Four knees, 2 squats. And remember, you don't have to run. You can power march it, then squat and reach. Take the impact out as needed. Breathe. We skate. We skate. Are you ready? This is your level 1. Little dip in the center. Level 2. double pulse. Level 3, jumping, single side to side.
More than a typical slap, taking dick, no stop, blue hair, no stare, my butt in the air, in the hotel pool, swimming under your
Time.
Breathe.
Breathe.
I can take a lot.
One more round.
Your white thing, not a typical fuck.
Mountain climb. Let's go. Shift forward. Shift it. Stay there. Stabilize by using your core.
Look at me play with a big boy. Look at me spit on a toy. Look at me play with a big boy. Look at me spit on a toy.
Bring it up. Breathe. 4 sets of knees. 2 squats. Landing softly on the balls of those feet.
I can show you what your white thing got. Not a typical fuck, I'm a triple slut.
Breathe. Now, last call for cardio. Skaters, ready? Let's go. So, no impact, little dip. Double or single leaps. Time. Whew. Catch your breath, please. Now, get some water. Again, I hope you're as sweaty as I am. Big breath in. Exhale everything out. Now, last block, floor work. Floor work. Get your weights. Now, you need one weight while you're here. Only one. We've got a narrow press, but only on one arm. Because it's narrow, you should be able to handle bigger than your bicep weight. Bigger than bicep, just a little bit. So go ahead, come on down. And once you're down, put the weight into your right hand. Your right hand. There's the weight I'm looking for. Push the knuckles up to the ceiling. Then, narrow press. The elbow comes down close to the rib. The weight is not coming down vertically. It's arcing toward the hip, over the shoulder. Hip, shoulder. Now, keep your feet on the floor or tabletop them. And if you're ready for extra challenge from tabletop, take your left tiptoe and touch down while the elbow comes low. So the tiptoe matches the opposite elbow. Exhaling as the weight comes down. Now, switch. I'll walk you through that again. Your weight is in your left hand, rings up toward the ceiling. Now, start with just your pump. Thinking about that arcing movement of the weight. Tabletop if you're ready. And if you want bonus points, with the left arm pumping, the right tiptoe touches. Exhale down. Exhale down. Almost there. Now put the weight off to the side. Fingertips to the temples. We're going to be coming into a C crunch. A C crunch has you reaching towards the heels, then back to the temples. Heels to temples.
I count money when I'm bored.
Now, if you're ready for a little bit more, instead of letting those tiptoes come to the floor, you can make it a shootout. To reach toward the heels
It's
Then
just me and the
extend those
fam.
legs,
It's just me and the fam.
straightening
It's just me and
them
the fam.
as you
It's just me
swing
and the.
those arms up
It's just me and the
overhead.
fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just
Get
me
the
and the
shoulder
fam.
blades a little bit
See
higher
my
off of
little
the
taste,
floor,
that's my
and you will
girl,
feel
that's my
less neck
mascot.
stress.
No one's go for hours
So
and some
lift
hours
the
till we
chest
pass
up.
out. Stay inside
It
the
helps
house,
the
turned
crunch.
up with them
It
racks
helps
out.
the neck.
Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out.
Feet down.
If I got it, they
Second
got it.
round.
Fairly strong, they
Come
solid,
back
solid. For
to
them
that
empty my
large
pockets.
weight. Put it into your right
If I got
hand
it, we got it.
and go ahead and tabletop those knees,
Taking off like a rocket.
arcing
Yeah.
that
I
weight
count money
from over the
when I'm
shoulder
bored.
toward the hip.
Watch the money hit the
Elbows stay
floor.
close.
Make it rain,
Option
make it pour.
left
In my
tiptoe
house,
touch.
don't need no tour.
And if you're ready for more,
It's just me and the fam.
instead of
It's just me and the
tiptoe
fam.
touching, you can
It's
make
just
it a
me and the
leg
fam.
extension.
It's just me and the.
So the
It's just
same
me and the
concept
fam.
applies.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
exhaling
It's
as
just
the
me and the
elbow
fam.
comes down.
Yeah, I love you too.
You always want to exhale at the harder part of
Yeah, I
the
love
movement.
you too.
It helps the core contract. Left arm has the weight. You can start in tabletop if you know you're ready for
Feeling
that.
so lit, they say we
And
should
arc the weight
but we don't do
toward the
that.
hip, over the shoulder.
I count money when I'm
With the
bored.
left arm,
Watch
you move the right
money
leg.
hit the floor.
Option for
Make it
extension or
rain,
tiptoe
make
touch.
it pour. In my house, don't need no tour.
Try to keep
It's
that
just me and
left
the
knee
fam.
truly
It's just me and the
over
fam.
the hip.
It's just me and the fam.
It's normal
It's just
for it
me and
to
the-
glide closer
It's
to
just
the
me and the
chest
fam.
because
Yeah.
that's easier.
Yeah, it's just me and the fam.
Focus and keep it over the hip. Put the weight down. We've got our shootouts or C crunch. You get the pick. You get the pick. Fingers to the temples. And from here, crunch it in. Tiptoe touch. Get the shoulder blades up off of the floor. Keep them off of the floor. When you stay high, it's easier on your neck, harder on your core. Those are all good things. Essentially, the only part of your body that's touching the floor right now is your bra line through your butt. When you focus on that, you are going to get more and more out of this move. And hold. Roll up, roll over. Little finisher is your plank position. Elbows down, eyes are over the hands. Open up the chest. And if you're ready, go ahead and push those heels away. Heels away. I was wondering why my music stopped. It's because somebody's trying to call me, and I don't want to talk to them right now. So elbows down, eyes are over the head. You still have 10 seconds left on this block. 10 seconds. Bodies are long and straight. Knees are down. Pull back to child's pose, but it's brief because we have one more block of that plank hold. So shifting forward, elbows down, eyes over hands. Now, the secret to holding a really good plank is to make sure you're using as many muscles in your body as you can. Don't just depend on the core. Push down on the forearms. Squeeze the muscles in your thighs. Distribute the load away from your core by using everything you've got. That makes it easier on the lower back and easier to hold a solid plank, quality plank, for much longer. Knees are down, child's pose. You stay in child's pose while I turn off that timer.
Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets.
Shift forward to plank.
With
Long, straight plank. and then push your bottoms up to the ceiling for down dog. Backs are long and straight, then drop your heels as low as you can. Shoulders pressing slightly lower. Shift forward. Walk it in. Come on up. Now, we're coming into a quad stretch. So I want you to come up and find your balance or find a little bit of something to hold on to. Then hand out, heel to butt. Knees are nice and close. Switch sides. Do you like that balance? Spot on this morning. Everyone has their moments, right? All right, take your feet nice and wide. Keep the legs straight, keep the back straight, and simply hinge, pushing your butt back. Hands on the knees for torso support. Hands on the knees for extra press on those knees, stretching out those hamstrings a bit more. Walk the hands down, rounding the back, feeling the lower hamstrings and your lower back. Slowly rise. Hip flexor stretch. Feet hip distance, big step back. Once you're there, straighten your back leg and lift that heel. Shift forward, reach up, and lean. Switch sides. Big step back. Shift, reach, lean. All the way up. Now, intertwine the hands. Drop the shoulders, drop the head. Push the knuckles slightly further forward. Release the hands. Arm comes straight across. Gently pull at the elbow to stretch the shoulder. Elbow comes up. Pull into the center line. Little lean. Other elbow up. Little lean. Arm comes across. Gently pull. Hands out wide to the side, palms are up. Open up the chest and lift the chin. And arms slightly down and back. Feeling the stretch in the chest and the front of your shoulders. Drop your hands, big breath in. Exhale everything out. Again, big breath. And exhale. With that, I hope that this is a great start to your weekend, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Have a great day. If you've got questions, stick around. Ask away.